Okay, so we need to camp. That hurt a little bit more than I was expecting it to. Okay, move out of the way. We don't have to camp here, we could get out and do it, but this works fine. Oh, then we haven't done this yet. So, protective rituals. Oof. So, it can either be Mickey, or sorry, Rocket, or Veronica. I'll throw Veronica in there to have it. Camouflage. That's Rocket. Alchemy. Potions or scrolls. Scrolls for now, and that. Oh, so Gimpy can do scrolls. What? Gimpy can't do scrolls. He doesn't do spells. Anyway, I'll have her do the scrolls. Alchemy. You don't have anybody else really to do alchemy. We're looking for healing potions, but Veronica's the only one that can really do that. Anyway, Night Watch. It's up there, so Gimpy. And she can be on Night Watch. Oh, sorry. Is that right? Yeah, that's right shift. See, she can do potions, but I don't think she can do healing potions, can she? We don't have the tools to do it anyway. Yeah, they can only make scrolls that's appropriate for their stuff, or divine or arcane. Yes, and oh, who's doing our food? Guess she's doing our food. Oh well. Need more people to do that kind of stuff. Kenabres burned down before I even arrived. What a tragedy. Now my article on the city will be incomplete. What's interesting about surface cities? Noisy, senseless, stinking places, but they do burn nicely. So that was Nenio and Wendu discussing the important things in life. Okay, so this is done.
Adventures await.
Now the dogs aren't big enough yet, are they? I think you have to wait till level 6 for them to be, or the wolves to be ridden.
I will see this through.
Yeah, they're it's too small still. Soon. Okay, so we're headed down to the Tierbade residence. This is a... I think there's demons in this house, if I remember right. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Nice little sidestep horsing, or horse. Tranced fighter. Why is the horse walking sideways? Trip him. For me. Okay, Nenio. Put this on yourself for now.
Yes.
Full pack.
I got this.
No, you don't. Okay. Monkey. Or sorry, rocket. More hit points for the horse.
We can do it! That's how you hit them!
Why are they oriented so wrong?
Strike as one.
There, just run. And one of those things. I hate those. He's out of sight back there somewhere, isn't he?
Let's hear you cry!
Nice rolls.
They'll beg me to stop.
You're done for!
No, he actually stood up. Ugh. Shoot him.
You should have listened to reason.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section.
Quickly!
Then click the subscribe button. That's it. Thanks.
Thanks.
Run them through!
Just horrible rolls. What the hell?
I'll rip you apart.
Okay, so now we just have to kill that thing. Magic missiles. And spell resistance. Gotta love that. Trip him, trip him, trip, trip. There we go.
Are you still here?
Get there, Mickey. Some damage.
We won't falter!
Sidestepping is the best. This little glitch. Okay, so Gimpy needs a heal horribly. He was the center of the attack, so that's why that happened. So can't put him. Fine. Blue. Gimpy needs to drink the potion, I think. Get away from everybody else, though. Go around. 2 attacks. Okay, so never get a little bit closer. 5-foot step in this direction. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. Bob, go get him. Trip him, please. Bad Bob. Snowball. These guys are demons, right? So they're resistant to cold. You blind them. Missed.
Good guys always win! Strike with all your might!
Tempted to give Rocket a better thing. Well, he has a dueling sword. He doesn't get as many swings, but yeah, it's not going to change.
We can do it!
The damage is so low on his fist, it's crazy. Oh yeah, heal Gimpy. Who got out of the way? Shit. Don't move, Gimpy. Damn it. Get on with poor little animals. Heavy delay. Where's the delay? Is that it there? Oh, guess you can't delay. Stay there. Okay, if I could step closer.
No match for me.
Come on, Bob.
Mind over muscle.
I got this. Forwards!
Heal. Little better. You can come around that side and go stand next to him. I love it.
I'll rip you apart!
There we go. So, another fun fight. Stuff. Okay, so rockets
I tire of waiting.
broken, sort of, kinda. Back on the horse. So the horse is facing the wrong direction. Horse is broken. It's not rocket, it's the horse.
There is no greater satisfaction than overcoming a challenge.
Yeah.
That is, of course, until one day the challenge overcomes you.
Let us not hesitate. Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos.
Dogs need more hit points.
Turinos.
Well, like that. Let's hack that one.
Together we stand. Matricium Turinos.
Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna walk around, see if we find any hidden stuff laying on the ground. There's a house around here somewhere we're supposed to be going into. Broken horse. Oh, and for a rocket, we're going to switch you over to... It's supposed to tend to attack on that, at least. With the glaive. Only +4. Why is it +10? Dory swords. Oh, that's right. Oh, because it's a finesse wielding weapon. That's why that works. That's why he's doing that. It's no glaive. Okay, only gets one swing, but it does more damage than his fists do. Kinda, right? 1 to 5, 1 to 7. Again, we still need that finesse wielding, doing dexterity damage instead of strength damage. Anyway. You could use this. It's not cold iron, though. Kukri is. Can you use that? You can use that. Stick with the dueling sword for now. Okay, saved. Save. Let's go in. Oh, wait a minute. We want to...
I will not falter.
He's got cold iron. He's got cold iron. Dueling sword he's using. Was that cold iron? It is. So we don't need to worry about the alignment stuff, but her bow does need the help. So we want good aligned.
I feel like a chosen one.
You are a chosen one. Heroism for her. Heroism for Rocket, I guess. And while I'm thinking about it, spell books. Forgot to do this for her. Blur. One spot. Should really put mage armor on Rocket.
I'll make my own legend.
As he's using this right now, but mage armor is better. Okay. In we go. I'm sure it'll be fine. Sideways walking horse will be our savior. Bad people.
I'm superior.
Should have snuck. Oh well. You can handle this.
All right.
No problem. So, in Transfire, there's a demon in there. So, with our Bob. Nenio. Your image with a pit. Pit. Make friends with everybody in there right now. Can't shoot that guy. Lead blades, because the last one that's the level. Rocket. Key weapon, this is 1 point of key weapon, blah blah. Do some with 4 levels until the end of his next turn, so we'll hold off on that because that is a swift action. Veronica. Bless. And Mickey. Use that second level spells. Hold off on the hideous laughter. So where's the demon? You know it's in there. We just can't see it. There it is. Okay, Gimpy. Can be a pain in the ass to hit.
Out of my way.
Yep, 20s. Because armor class 20, mage armor, shield, natural armor. We have no way to dispel that stuff. Blue, get him. Nice 20. Unfortunately, no crit. Mickey, or sorry, Rocket.
We won't falter.
How can I hit her? We don't have the spells to hit her, to make her visible to us, do we? Alright. Resistance. Virtue. No way of seeing her. Scroll. Oh, it would be a scroll. Glitter dust or fairy fire. I don't think we have any of those though. Producing screen doesn't help. Stunning barrier, summon monster, gracelessness. Oh look, we have a head. Not sure where that's coming from exactly, but we have a severed head with us. Oh, this doesn't work. Potions, there's not going to be any good potions here, is there? That's going to help us see it. Kind of screwed there, aren't we?
We shall overcome.
Oh, this might work? And she made her saving throw, which was difficulty 16, so she needs to roll a 5. And Daniel doesn't have any spells either, does she? She's got flare. The creature is dazzled for 1 minute and makes it successful for you. Oh, it's only dazzled though. It doesn't actually make it seem. Cool abilities. Blinding ray. And missed. And draining levels. And nobody hit. I guess we do Light of Angels to do a little bit of Dazzle.
Die!
Yep, bless on us, do we? Yes.
Strike with all your might!
So roll the 20, no crit. Oh, that was a spike, so. Fear. I don't think she uses fear. Doomed.
Do not hold back.
Oh, Sonic. That's damage. Not a lot, just damage. No trip. Can she not be tripped? Immune to... No. Oh, can't be made prone, so it can't be tripped. Cheaters. Magic missile's not gonna hit.
You're irrelevant.
No match for me.
Guess we should have Mickey go into defensive mode.
Let's hear you cry!
Ah, lucky hit. Not a crit, but still a lucky hit. Hey, Dan, welcome back. Happy Sunday. Boss fight. Boss fight.
Tully, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. That's right. I said Tully. Unlike Gimpy, I know the difference between Tubby and Tully.
We can do it!
What does prayer give us? Attack rolls, damage rolls, skill checks. They take -1 if they fail. And read. Fails to overcome spell resistance. What? Overcome spell resistance and then says fails to overcome. Make up your mind.
Damn you!
No crit, but hit him. Hit her. That pit's only gonna be ready for good for a couple more turns.
You should have listened to reason.
They'll beg me to stop.
People that don't need 20s to it. Why is one of your characters on a horse? Because he's riding the horse. You can actually ride animals in this one. If it is your companion or pet, you can ride it. If it's large enough and you're small enough, you can actually ride the animals. And there's a reason to do that. Anyway, enraged cute little kitten killed everybody. Good job, kitten. Revenge. Yep, good persuasion. 14. You might be able to demoralize her a little bit. See if this works. It succeeded. So she is shaken. So a little bit easier to hit, hopefully.
Forwards!
And actually, your mount attacks at the same time you do. You move faster, and actually takes attacks before you do too. But there's other things going on as well.
Strike as one.
The enraged kitten is getting revenge. Oh, you're young, defensive. Try this again. Maybe get lucky.
So, Taya.
Or not.
Are you still here?
I'll remove this obstacle.
I'll rip you apart.
And the pit's gone, so looks unconscious-ish.
Run them through!
We won't falter!
Hit, but no damage. I think you could use a heal. There we go. Okay, Mickey. Touch of Gracelessness. Transmutation. Single touch. Reduce creature to a fumbling clown. Penalty of dexterity equal to whatever. Successful recorded save halves the penalty. And fails to overcome. Comes with a little friend. So he's mostly dead.
Mind over muscle.
Ow. Picking on Mickey.
Out of my way!
So, No friend for her anymore.
Strike with all your might!
Damage. I think he's doing okay. Give him bark skin. But then we lose a heal, so we don't want to do that.
Attack!
Okay, okay. Let's try to hit her with a touch of gracelessness again. And fails to overcome. Now, probably should have checked this. Spell resistance 19. I had to roll a 14. Okay, that's possible.
You should have listened to reason.
I guess I'm better just doing turn-based mode off. Speed this up a little bit. Pause. Yo, Mickey. There we go. That was going to take forever if we did turn-based. Are we done? Oh, it's because we went back to turn-based. That's why it's going on. Okay. Anyway. So the stuff we just picked up. Cloak of Disguise. Stung +3 confidence bumps and stealth skill checks. So who's our best stealth person? Not Gimpy. Rocket actually looks like 15. Yep, Rocket it is. So, just wear that for now. Okay, rapier. +1. So, when not fighting demons, that one's better. So much fun. Oh. Did I screw up? I swapped out the wrong thing, didn't I? Where is it? There. Okay. Crusades are seen by ordinary folk.
Head on!
Oh, I screwed up, didn't I? We're here too early, I think. Pardon? Stolen moon, more than nothing. That's the Gorm family secrets. Spies with Smith star ranks. The Burning City. So apparently I didn't do something right. It's okay. More concerned about my horse walking funny. grab that. Guess not. Horse is broken. Poor horse. So confused. Okay, so have to come back down there, but we can meet Cammy with us. Been there. Need to go back up to Defender's Heart because I think I forgot to talk to somebody about something. It's a long trip back. Not too bad though. Maybe. We'll see. Still have to go over to the library. Go up here still. I don't know why though. So we're gonna talk to Wiljiff first because we're
It's that
supposed to
time
talk to him
again.
still.
Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Just did. So we're gonna talk to Wiljiff, see if you've got anything interesting for us. Probably not, but we'll see.
Onwards!
Come on, dog. Why are you so slow? Moist brain? The brain must remain moist. Otherwise it dries up and shrivels away to nothing. So, is Wiljiff hanging out downstairs? He must be. Like a walnut name, your cat. Happy Monday. Thank you for saving the esteemed citizens of Kenabres, even though not all of them deserve to be saved. May Amade forgive my words. She cast a meaningful look at Count Arendelle, sitting at a nearby table. I don't really mean that, of course. I just never failed to be astounded by the way that good people seem to perish, while the not-so-good proved to be incredibly, amazingly enduring. Even so, the Count did offer me his aid. It can't be all that bad. What's your problem with Darren? Is there bad blood between you two? Oh, no, nothing like that. I think he dislikes all paladins equally, but the real question is, who does he like? Only his hangers-on, I'd wager. Count has a certain reputation in Mendev. He's not a pleasant individual by any means, but he's not known for any particular villainy either. Count enjoys a life of leisure surrounded by a gaggle of sycophants, who are always eager to badmouth the Queen at his command. He likes settling scores, too. There was a hero at the First Crusade, Sir Lant, a kind and honest man. After the end of his glorious career as a soldier, he became a wise mentor to the younger generation. He ran afoul of the Count somehow, perhaps by lecturing him about his idle lifestyle and a lack of purpose. When Sir Lant died, the Count managed to buy a portion of his estate and ordered the knight's helmet to be reforged into a chamber pot. And of course he didn't keep his little joke private. The Queen was particularly affronted by it, because Sir Lant used to be her most loyal comrade in arms. I was there receiving an assignment from her Majesty and witnessed the exact moment she found out about the helmet's fate. It's a small thing, but I could see the Queen's anguish at the travesty that had been made of her friend's legacy. That's what our Count is like as a person, and as for his talent for survival, do you know the story of Heaven's Edge? He was the only member of his family to escape with his life when the demons unleashed a magical plague at the Arendelle's estate. Tell me more about the events. Blah blah stuff. Why is he trying to prove to the Queen? Who knows? It would be it could be some family matter. The Count is Her Majesty's cousin twice removed or something like that, but I think he simply enjoys infuriating people. Crusaders and Iomede's servants especially. Thank you for telling me. Tower of Astride has been cleared of demons. Great. The place where the demons have gathered need to be cleared one by one. Then we won't be able to. Then they won't be able to stab us in the back when they take the great garrison. Thank you for your service. I have to go. Where's the Nevia? There she is. Tell me about yourself. Stuff. How did you meet Erebeth, Pathfinder? So nothing really. So you've been through all that. Your responsibilities, stuff, you're that. Okay. Okay, so where's Wolfjeff? He must be downstairs still. Oh, he's in here.
Psst, look, Chief, I got something to show you. Ta-da! A real beaut, isn't it?
He makes a subtle gesture and an amulet on a chain appears in his hand. A silver amulet in the shape of a waning moon with a dark crystal in the middle. The moon of the abyss. So you did betray the thief things.
That cuts me deep, Chief. You and I saw who the traitor was. It's just that when we robbed the shop, I went in first and took what I wanted. Nothing wrong with that. Although, of course, I did think about hiding the moon and just taking myself off somewhere warm when all this blows over. But only because I want to see the world. Is it a crime to want to travel? Huh? Is that what counts for treachery these days?
Did you really have the amulet this whole time?
Since that night, Chief, Melround didn't even set eyes on it. While he was dealing with the golem, I sneaked past them, and that was that.
Why is the item so important?
Do you really not remember it? Oh, I thought you would appreciate it. It's from the old man Fileman, the owner of the Ancient Trees and Wonders shop. It's the pride of his collection. The Moon of the Abyss, an amulet with a rare crystal crafted by an unknown maker. When I think of how much this thing is worth, it makes my head spin.
You've been searched by guards. How did you manage to hide the amulet?
Thieves have their ways.
Yeah, you don't want to know. Why did you give the amulet to Karasme right away?
What? So she would slay me right away, you mean? You saw how antsy she was over Kenabres and all this. So I did it. I took the Moon of the Abyss. But I didn't go to Erebeth. And Big Sister wouldn't hear my explanations. She doesn't have the time. I even thought I'd hide the moon somewhere, and then when all the noise had died down, I'd go get it and make a run for it. I'm sick of the thieflings, and they never appreciated me anyway.
Why did you steal the Moon of the Abyss? You wouldn't have been able to sell an item like so rare anyway.
Why, he asks? It's expensive, pretty. And you know, it's my amulet, actually. Not meaning I stole it, but I mean, this is my inheritance. My grandma and I were poor. All we had was a jewelry box with the moon in it. She used to store it under the floor in the basement, and she'd take it out sometimes just to look at it. She was always nicer when she had a few drinks in her, so I could ask her things then. One time I asked where she got it from, and she said it was from a demon. You know, the demon who was my grandfather. He said the moon was to be passed down. My ma was good for nothing and nobody, so that's why Grandma decided to keep the amulet for me. She used to say it would be mine when I grew up. But she couldn't wait until I grew up. She squandered my inheritance when she became a drunk. Took it to Fileman's shop and pawned it. He gave her some coppers for it, and she didn't even haggle. Just grabbed them and ran back to the tavern before last orders. I've been going to Fileman's to look at the moon ever since I was a kid. He chased me away, but I just kept going back, so eventually he gave up. He didn't skimp on security. The place was like a fortress, so he wasn't worried about a street rat like me pinching anything. Even when I got more skilled, I couldn't get any closer to it. One day, I had no one to go with. Another day, there were only oafs who'd never stolen anything more than a church donation box. But when Karasme had planned everything out, I realized I had a chance to get the moon and move away from here. Maybe to Garen. I hear it's warmer there. I've stayed with the family for too long.
Did the right thing by not giving away the amulet. Stealing from thieves isn't even stealing. You have to put yourself first.
Allies, friends, it's all a load of crap. Life brings us together, forces us to make plans, do whatever it is we do, but it's a safe bet that this ain't forever. I might be a traitor, but the others, are they any better than me? Melround had a good reputation in the family. He was trusted, and you see what happened. If you abide by the law, anyone can rob you. So you need to break the law first when no one expects it, and run before you go soft and get too attached. Whatever you think, I owe you. I'm not just a thief. I have my own business selling things. Thanks to you, I'm still in the family. And they, well, I mean, we have the black market sewn up in this city. It's a good way to sell valuables. So, if you need anything, a scroll or something, just say the word. I have a little portal to our people in Erosian. You put a note there, and you get what you need. I can't get you anything big, but what they do have is all high quality. Nothing's too good for you, Chief. What's mine is yours. For a price, of course.
Of course. You're really saying the party just waiting for a chance to run off. Show me what you have. Dum-dum. Bulk sell all that stuff. Scimitars. Don't want those glaives. Don't want that. Keep that for now. We have one of those, right? Sell junk.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to
this.
Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyNee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching, and happy Sunday or happy Monday, depending on where you are in the world. So, it doesn't really have anything for us right now. No, not really. So, money. Okay, what this does allow us to do, though, is go buy those potion and scroll making stuff. I hope they're going to expect from you. First, I sell scrolls. I have a lot of them. But you better not go into the city without a cleric. I won't be going there myself. I'm too old and powers need here. Fine. You need. So, Alchemist Kit and the Scroll Scrapper for level 3. Both those. Deal. So now we can make our scrolls and potions. Although we don't really have... Okay, so now we need to do... what? So, Worm Family Secrets. So we have to go take Cammy down there. Find Jana out there. You watch Fighter and Sealer's friend. Jana Dory went missing during a demon attack. Beth would appreciate any information about her. Nothing. Nothing there. Feud of the Faithful. He's likely to be satisfied even after that. So we're supposed to kill Ramian if we want. We don't have to. Something else. That's later. Cause. People there. Tieflings have joined the Crusaders. So we're still looking for people to join us. So have to go to the library. Oh. You can do the library now. Do the Cammy thing later because it's opposite directions. So, we talked to the dwarf after that fight, right? Did we? I don't remember. You know who's... If you know who's in the city, maybe you could tell me something about Count Arenday. I'll tell you why not. Blah blah blah, don't care. He's still a jerk. So much story about him, and I really don't care. You still haven't dragged this thing out. You guys suck. You guys are very bad at your jobs. Can't drag a big corpse of a demonic minotaur out of the city. I want to use some horses. Just a suggestion. Okay, so we're headed... I see now it's not there anymore. Because we talked to Woljif. Library. We didn't rest. Oops. Campo are out here. Yeah, it'll be fine. What potions should we make? Oh, she doesn't know how to make potions. She only does scrolls. What kind of scrolls can she make? She can't do any of the healing ones, can she? No, she only does arcane stuff. Oh well. Oops, wrong button. Interesting.
Your so-called work is pure nonsense. Who in the world needs these books?
You might change your opinion, mongrel girl, if you learn to read. But until then, you were right. They are useless to you.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong. Okay. Okay, pick that stuff up, so continue on. This bag.
I stand ready.
Apparane sentes.
I stand ready.
I'm here all week.
Adventures await.
What's going on here?
What's going on? Heroism for her. Heroism for me.
I am yours.
You require my unbiased opinion?
You need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad.
I tire of waiting.
Okay, so rocket. Armor class 22. So, yes. I should give those bracers too. Nenio. Oh, she got the mage armor anyway. She doesn't need it either. Hold on to it for now.
Check that out.
Burning people. A stocky knight with a head of heavy black hair stands before you. His armor is spattered with blood. He greets you with a deep booming voice. The hefty crusader smiles merrily, paying no heed to the blood-curdling shrieks coming from the pyre and the acrid smell of burning flesh. They burn well enough, don't they? Cursed traitors ever lose minions? These vermin infiltrated crusader forces and aided the demons from inside the city, but I caught them. I am Captain Caleb Sazamau, and these men are my subordinates. A strange feeling rises up within you. It is pure instinct. You don't know what you're about to do, but you are certain that it's right. Take a close look at the Crusader. He is... Let's find out. Caleb's talking too loudly, and all the while casting sidelong looks at you. You have seen similar behavior quirks before in liars. Trickster. Give in to the strange instinct. Put out the flames, I order you in the name of Baphomet. Do you care? It's chaotic, though. Sure. The words fly out of your mouth before you can even look or think them. Some gut instinct told you that this is precisely what needs to be said in this moment. And the words hit their target. The Crusaders jump in surprise and look at each other in terror. Sir, we didn't know you were one of us. You heard him. Put out the flames. Cuffing his lackeys around the head, Caleb herds them straight toward the fire. All three of them start trying to fight the flames, showing no concern for their own safety. An inexplicable feeling of rightness flows through you. You enjoy seeing the look of the oafish terror on the faces of the Crusaders and his lackeys when you rebuke them for their fecklessness. You belittle idiots, you cat-canted dimwits, you empty suits of armor. Quickly, you worms. If you keep dawdling, I'll throw you onto the furnace of the great garrison. Whoever doesn't pull his weight is a dead man. I'll take the other two into Baphomet's forces. Caleb grunts in wordless terror and desperately fights the flames. Every so often he sends murderous looks at his associates, whom he has clearly already condemned to death. When Doug is overcome with laughter, "Move, you pathetic lumps, or else the master will let me do whatever I like to you. So which one of you idiots fancies being locked in a chest with a dozen hungry rats?" Empty suits in. Whoever doesn't pull their strength or pull their weight. So he just starts punching these guys. With a wary look in your direction, Caleb abandons his own attempts to quell the flames and turns his focus to thumping and kicking his subordinates to hurry them along. The method proves surprisingly effective, and the flames begin to dwindle. You blithering idiots, you can't. Okay. You watch in satisfaction as Caleb and his two lackeys rush to put out the alchemist's fire. Their armor becomes covered in soot, and welts rise on their skin from the flames. Succumbing to another strange oratorical impulse, you chive them, along with barked orders and forward incentive. Stop wasting valuable fuel. If you like burning books, go rig the garrison library. Go rig the... Our enemies might not try to sneak in there. Step to it. This one on the left isn't pulling his weight. Leave no room for sluggards. Caleb, deal with them. Boss fight.
Tully, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. That's right. I said Tully. Unlike Gimpy, I know the difference between Tubby and Tully.
Okay, Caleb raises his weapon before his associates even know what's happening. One fatal blow spatters the ground with blood. Caleb grimly looks at the body of the man he called a friend scant minutes before. His face shows no remorse. Caleb is a Crusader's name. Are you a Crusader? I hereby give you a name worthy of a demon. Foul Snout. Stop wasting valuable fuel. Go rig the great garrison library. Our enemies might try to sneak in there. Step to it. I will name it first. Biting his lip, the bold cultist proudly thrust out his chest. "Thank you, sir." Foul Snout furrows his brow in a display of menace, trying to show his brutal determination to take on all the Crusader forces put together. Listen to it get, so stop wasting fuel. "There's plenty more where that came from, sir. I'll do everything you've ordered, and just as soon as those Crusaders arrive, they'll be dead meat. I'll go make sure that we get another two barrels of the alchemist's fire from the great garrison storeroom. Things are going to burn right up in there." So that's trickster stuff, right? Never done that stuff before. Your blind elf stands before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears its years heavily, which is unusual for members of his race. Thinning gray hair, a ragged beard, sightless milky eyes, pale papery skin, covered in age spots, a spine curved by the passage of time. This is not how elves typically age. The youth that graces the faces of elves, even on their deathbeds, has totally abandoned this decrepit specimen. A good job, Delm and Banner, for beating up on a locust who likes to get one-shot. You bearded elf? How very intriguing. If you please, I would like to pluck out a hair of that phenomenon manifesting on your chin, in the interest of science, of course. The old elf holds out his hand in your direction in the perennial gesture of the blind, greeting you with an unexpectedly strong and calm voice. Hello, I am Storyteller, and I wish to thank my rescuers. That is you, if I am not mistaken. Who are you? Stuff. Storyteller, tell stories, whatever. How come you didn't burn in the fire? To tell the truth, I myself do not know. I felt that heat. It was so strong. I waited for the pain, the burning, but I was unscathed. But the smoke nearly did finish me off. It may be of some form of magical protection against fire, but I don't know by what means I may have acquired it. Just another oddity from my collection of the inexplicable. I want to talk to you about something. Thanks for that. I will, of course, render you service in turn, whatever it may be. However, at this moment, some are safer. So, that. And then Finian. We can't not help him. If it was up to me, Grandfather Elf, I'd throw you over my shoulder and carry you out of here. This is no place for old folks. I'm taking you to the Defender's heart. I'll help you later. In that case, I'll remain here for now. Stuff. So, we have things to go first.
Pay attention!
See, potions and stuff.
Over there!
Let's save before we do this. Bookcase is full of text describing demons and methods of fighting them. Regrettably, all this knowledge wasn't enough to save Kenabres from the spawn of the abyss. Of course it was. Another book. How to make money during the war against demons. Another book.
Done!
Some monstrously large demonic blade fell upon the library, splitting the ruins into two and leaving an enormous black scar. It is possible that the Scar himself was the one to destroy this building with its terrifying scythe, Rift Carver. I want a scythe called Rift Carver. Great story. Kenabres has been ravaged in the great library of... We know where we got a story from. The great library of Kenabres has been ravaged and wrecked in the most barbaric way. It seems that someone took perverse pleasure in smashing lamps and furniture and tearing pages out of books. Sure. So, padded armor, same difference.
Move out!
Barrel of flammable chemicals substances. Or substance.
I was successful in my search.
Yes, you are. Quarterstaff of coercion. Knowledge of the world.
A failure is just a step to a success.
This is a statue. Oh, we failed it. Statue is a lean man dressed in wizard's robes. You do not recognize his face. Bummer. Stuff we just picked up. Quarterstaff of coercion. And it's plus one of DC for all will saving throws against spells the wielder casts. Will saving throws. Would that be Veronica or I don't know. I guess you should do an illusion. I guess that would be somewhat will, right? Maybe. So light armor. Concentration checks. So have a word for it's crappy. But it's lighter. Light armor is what? 5 and 4? 5. Well, I guess it'll be good enough for now. Sorry for the yawn. Okay, we're done here. You can't get across. No, you can't get across here.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Dump, dump. So, taking the defender's heart. Please accept my sincere thanks again. Accept. So, quick trip back. Okay. Another storyteller.
I lead, you follow.
Let's see. Let's see if it doesn't have any addresses. Know more about you. Stuff. More stuff. So much stuff. So much reading. Like feeling. Story. I could have died in disgrace from the gallows with a steady deck hero. Paladin Biomade. Stuff. Takes to try, sometimes I can't judge you. Life is cruel and full of chaos. Sometimes survival comes down to luck. So that's how you see it. She looks at you with curiosity but no hostility. I can't accept that point of view. If the story of my youth taught me anything, it's that we are accountable and for all our actions. It's too easy to wave off responsibility if you use the cruelty of life as an excuse. Blah blah stuff. What are the principles of Paladins? Follow, don't care actually. Just walking through this. Okay. So, storyteller, what are you going to tell us? Is that you, my savior? I recognize your footsteps. Blah, blah, blah. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation. It's rain. Herewith has explained why you are looking for me. I warned the authorities of Kenabres that the local wardstone had been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. I've examined many wardstones, but only in the one guarding Kenabres did I sense a flaw. A spot of corruption inside, vulnerability that the demons will surely use. They are able to spread the light inside the wardstone, corrupt it, and make it their weapon. It frightens me to think what it'll be capable of. The wardstone must be destroyed. Or you want to try to examine the wardstone. I am the storyteller, just an old elf and a bit more. I mean, old friend elf. Blah blah. It's not uncommon for me. Some seek my advice. but sometimes they have good advice. I have good friends in Neurosi who vouch for my integrity. This is why my humble request to be allowed to see the Wardstone was granted. I visited all of them, but only found cause for alarming Kenabres. You wield some special magical power. Yes, to a certain extent. Blah, blah, blah. Does everybody know who the storyteller is? Basically, he touches stuff and he knows their stories. What blight is concealed in the Wardstone? I'm afraid I don't have the answer to your question. To understand the nature of this blight, we need to understand how the Wardstone was created. It is hidden from me. You can only guess. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? A dreadful morning remembered with fear even by those not even yet born at the time. A demoness called Nanago invaded the city with a crowd of her followers and started to do what demons do best, kill and desecrate. They say they covered the Wardstone with pieces of dead bodies, splashed it with blood from top to bottom. Could such an abomination darken the radiance of the gift Iomedae herself? The locals think this is impossible, but who knows? It was not the last attack. Many demons leaders brought their unholy forces here. Even the terrifying Baelor, Korra, blah blah blah. Their attacks were rebuffed, but they still reached their target. I think this is when the seed of corruption was planted in stone. It wouldn't have grown on its own, but Discari himself has now come to take advantage of this weakness, to open the abscesses that have been festering for years, unnoticed by the people of Kenabres. And when the demon lord struck the blow, the weakened stone gave in. Now it's in demon hands, and nothing is stopping them from spreading the blight throughout the entire stone, and from it to the other stones from along the whole perimeter of the world. Why do you travel the world? I tried to see their stories, the visions I touched when I blah blah blah. Okay, so he just hears stories. And I've heard of it. In that case, you must make every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it from the Wardstone. As far as I know, there's nothing like it at Kenabres, but the demons might have something. I heard the dying roar of Terendelev, the Silver Dragon, the protector of the city. At the same time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar power sweep over me from head to toe. I would advise you to go to where Terendelev perished and search there for something. I'm sorry I can't be more specific, but intuition and strange sense of rightness tell me to point you there. Look, the stone knife. I found it at this square when Terendelev perished. What do you make of it? He reaches out and says softly, even from here I can feel strange energies emanating from this object. If you don't mind, I will examine it using my method. I will try to see past its owner, or past the past of its owner, their emotions and shreds of their memories. Maybe it'll help us better understand what we're dealing with. And OMG, I love steak. Thank you very much for the sub. Tier 1 sub. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, for some reason, follows and stuff didn't come through. Gypsy Buggy. For some reason, follow message didn't come through. Did you follow me in the past? Maybe that's why? Anyway, thank you for the follow, Gypsy. I know it didn't pop up on the screen, but it should have. Anyway. Storyteller touches the knife, his fingers clamping around the hilt with a hungry, masterful grip. His face contorts into an evil grimace, his voice disgustingly raspy. Hunger. My many legs bring me into the lair to my mother's festering feasting hall. Her swollen body, overfilled with food, is so huge that I have to look at it with all of my eyes at once. On top is her scrawny little head with a long beak that is always yearning for more food. You feel feverish, and your chest, where the mysterious wound is concealed, feels hot. Your mind is flooded with a wave of visions that repeat the words of the old elf. Mother greets me with a placid screech, stupid, greedy wretch, whose only achievement is my birth, a creeping, wingless creature. It's your fault that I have no wings, a symbol of greatness, a birthright I should have, received from my mighty father. Mother points me to a crowd of whimpering subjects, suggesting I fortify myself with their pathetic flesh. Not today. I summon my spawn, and they fly to me, envelop me in a teeming cloud. Like dark buzzing wings, they unfold behind my back and lift me up. Mother has always been stronger, but she did not expect this. I dive on her and rip her limb. Bloated body with my claws, ichor splatters, the bone spurs on my heels sink into her flesh. I clench her pitiful tiny head and tear it off along with the shreds of meat. Victory. I am the strongest. I am the son of my winged father. The elf grimaces with distaste. His voice becomes normal again. Appalling. Stories like that are the most difficult ones for me to keep with me. Did the knife belong to a demon? He opens his mouth to answer, but a sudden spasm crosses his face. A new vision, a much stronger one, engulfs the old elf. The malevolent undertones vanish from his voice as it grows more determined and tired. Even looking at the wardstone is difficult. Despite the corruption nesting in it, it still has an aura of strength. Your fingers clench the stone hilt so tight it hurts. A little spot on the flawless surface of the wardstone draws your attention. It looks like a butterfly, corruption in the guise of something utterly harmless, but it will grow. You swing and stab the butterfly with a knife as hard as you can. Your fingers cramp painfully. A howl invades your ears, white light everywhere. The stone knife falls from the old elf's hand. Out of breath, he drops to his knees. He is trembling. The terror on his face is so unlike his usual dignified manner. What was that? That was not the past. That was something that is yet to happen, or rather, might happen. One of the roads to the future. In one of the possible futures, this item will help to cleanse the wardstone, or to destroy it. You feel a longing to take the stone chisel and plunge it into your chest, right into the wound that has opened up in it. It is hard to resist this feeling, but at the last moment your self-preservation instinct takes over and you manage to keep control of your hands. The old man stands up. He looks completely stunned. Never before has anything like this happened to me. But how? I am not an oracle or a prophet, or is this another riddle from the past that has caught up with me? I must find out. Seeing stories that have happened is one thing, but seeing stories that are yet to happen. I don't know why this is happening now, but there is one thing I'm sure of. This is not a coincidence. This is a sign of coming changes, great change. I shared your vision, and this knife tempted me. Did you see what I saw? This has never happened before. Could it be the magic of the subject that is? Could it be the magic of the object that you brought me? I sense dark energies, and that can cloud and charm the mind. Be careful with this item. It may have tried to influence you, but you managed to overcome its power and subdue it, or perhaps something else happened to us, something we don't yet understand. Can you see the future? I don't know. Obviously I can, but nothing like this has ever happened to me before. The future never opened a secret to me before I met you. Gods, who are you and why have our paths crossed? I feel this is not a coincidence. Something momentous is happening. Destiny is pushing us towards something. But what? Questions without answers. I swear, this morning I couldn't have imagined what awaited me. Maybe it's the knife that gives you the power of divination. This knife is a powerful artifact, but I feel that its power is of a different nature. No, I felt the same as I do when I tell the past. This is my gift, but manifested in a completely abnormal way. Is what you saw destined to happen? No, the future is not set. It used to be, a long time ago when the god Eredin guarded Galarian, but not now. Prophecies do not come true, or they do, but not the way they were supposed to. I only saw one version of the future, one of the paths leading to it. But the choice has not been made, and our destinies are not yet in stone. Who were you in the vision? I don't know. Someone strong and desperate enough to resort to extreme measures. I felt that what I was doing had to be done. Your powers are amazing. A few minutes ago, I would have agreed with you, but the thing that has just happened, it disturbs me. My gift has never manifested like this. Something has changed, and these changes frighten me. Examine my items. Let me touch them, I'll tell you. Let's test the sword radiance. Powerful forces lie dormant in the sword. Blah, 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 we know. Scale. So, proud Tarendalev, protector of Kenabres. You devoted your life to serving the people. Blah, blah. Finian. What a peculiar weapon. I sense intelligence in it, but it seems dented. Aha, Grandpa Elf. Watch what you're poking your fingers at. It tickles. Okay. To the previous owner. Let me just do this. Hunger. My many legs bring me into the lair of my mother. Feasting hall. Okay, we did that one. Radiance, blah blah blah. Radiance eventually becomes a pretty strong sword, either Holy Avenger or not a unholy Avenger, depending on who wields it. More stuff. Basically stuff. So I've got Trendilev. Trendilev is a silver dragon. Got her head cut off at the beginning of the game. You need to scale it for part of the gold dragon path. Or mythic path. Dun, dun, dun. If you were doing the gold dragon path, you want to read all that stuff. We're not going to worry about it. Finian. Hello, Grandpa Elf. Blah, blah stuff. So this is Finian's story. Finian is a crusader who had his soul put into this sword. Or, sorry, not sword. It's a weapon. A weapon that changes based on whatever you want it to be. Basically, whoever holds it, whatever character, it can be transformed into whatever weapon they want. They can actually use. So, and he gets stronger as the game goes by too. Not as good as Radiance, but it's not too bad. Can I help you? I appreciate your offer. I have reason to believe that somewhere in Kenabres there is a manuscript authored by an elf from Kaonin who witnessed Earthfall. For personal reasons, I would like to examine it, but no matter how hard I try, I fail to find it. Even in the Blackwing Library, I only found a mention that the manuscript exists and is held somewhere in the city. I assume it's stored in the Great Garrison. It is. Da, da, da. I have a few questions about our encounter, but I don't really care. I have to go. So, that. Okay, so, basically, just have to go get stuff, right? Do stuff. So the Burning City. Sword sharpened, blah, blah, blah. So that's for Great Garrison stuff. So that, common cause, still have to pick up more friends. We still have to clean up the center of the city too. And we have to rest. So get rid of this Death's Door stuff on our characters. It's a pity you didn't come across us in Neathhold. I could not have let you out of the maze so easily. I would not have let you out of the maze so easily. Sorry. I would have sat around raising our tiny little monsters and waiting for you to bring back our supper for rats. What a frightfully perfect scene, or a perfectly frightful one. Perfectly frightful one. Now, I don't think we have any more time stuff here, right? I don't think. Why do we have a demon sleeping on the bed? Demons were killed recently, no doubt about that, but it's not clear if it happened here or if the bodies were brought here from elsewhere. What? I don't remember this stuff before. What are the demons doing here? I'm confused. Why are those demons there? Anyway.
Onwards.
We're gonna go down to the center of the city and do some stuff down there. Come on, dog. Why are you walking so slow? Will we make level 5 before the end of the stream? Probably not. But we'll try. And we'll take this group. Okay, just going down here, Market Square. He's getting in my way. Bugs or people? Demons.
No match for me.
Half round. Shoot it.
We shall overcome.
Scout. Delay. Behind. Rocket. Mickey. Make him laugh? No, we don't need to make him laugh. Just shoot him. Bow's not ready. Gimpy. No charge. Rocket. Get on top Scout. And good to go.
You're irrelevant.
Blue. Bob. Windu.
They'll beg me to stop.
And the ones never stop coming. She needed
Hey,
to roll a
bag
6.
of water.
Ugh,
Stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
we're fine.
Do not hold
Or I'm
back.
fine. Dice rolls. Horrible.
Good guys always win. Die!
Not sure what he's trying, but worked for me. And the horse is broken again. Horse is broken. It slides sideways for some. Okay, continue on. Okay, back in town square, or wherever it is. Market square. So where do we want to go? We want to go undead up here. But there's some houses we visited but bailed on for reasons. Where was it though? Here? Oh, we've been in here, no problem. Cleared it out.
Move out!
See, I wish we could mark stuff on the map so we know where we've been in the past or where we need to go back to. It's one feature they've missed out on this. I know it's not easy to do, but it's a nice thing to have for these type of games. Especially when you're revisiting areas more than once. But we'll be fine, I guess. So we want to get over here.
None shall escape!
Wow. Is this a respawn or is this something we just... It's got to be a respawn. Boss fight.
Tully, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. That's right. I said Tully. Unlike Gimpy, I know the difference between Tubby and Tully.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Rats. Multiple damn rats. Dogs like chewing on rats, so I've been told.
We can do it!
Oh, does he actually have... He still has the one swing with the sword.
Let's hear you cry.
Yay, dead rats.
Run them through!
Strike as one.
I got this.
No problem.
We cannot be defeated!
Okay, I gotta slow down. Because they've spawned stuff. This wasn't here before.
Forwards!
These are the plagued undead horse things. Sorta, kinda. Multiples. Ow. Scout needs to dodge better. And good job, Piranha, for killing Bada, it looks like. Sonic. Add that out of range. And we're split up.
No match for me.
So that 5 damage reduction. Damn it.
Attack!
Acid Splash. Or not.
We won't falter!
Leave Bob alone. No trip. Dead, kind of undead horses. Okay, so we get beat up. How many potions do we have? Not many. He spotted is Hardy Meal. Why is he spotted? Why, well, it's she. Why was Scout spotted? This way. There's the athletics check. Shouldn't be much of a problem anymore.
Got it.
Charge!
Oh, look, more rats.
Strike with all your might!
I'll rip you apart!
should have listened to reason.
Damn you!
Dogs. Or not. Can't roll 9s, apparently. Crazy rats. Mickey. Okay. So that. Actually want to go back. What? Do not want to go in there again. Do we? I'm dead.
Head on!
Hey,
Our time has come.
we can do this. Yes, we can buff up and do this. No, we want fear from everybody. Hey, just a second, be right back. Okay, I'm back. For some reason, Mickey's got into this routine that he wants to bark at me at this time of night. I don't know why. It's somewhat new, the way he's doing it, but whatever.
You are my favorite aide.
Okay, you get that.
Yes.
This goes on Rocket.
Yes.
Blur? Blur.
No. Air. Orma.
Blur on Scout. Your images. There.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
Oh shit, screwed that up. Anyway, heroism for her. Forget that he's a sorcerer, like, he doesn't get that many copies of a spell.
Let us not hesitate.
Did bless. Shield of Faith on. Oh. No. Okay, let's see if this works.
Together we stand.
Cut them to pieces!
Yummy undead ghouls.
We can do it!
Ghoul, ghoul, ghoul. How? Ability check failed. Good job, Rocket. This is Veronica.
We shall overcome.
Dogs, go get them. Nice miss.
Out of my way!
That'll work. Apparently the dogs can't roll over an 8.
Mind over muscle.
So Rocket knows how to kill stuff. Oh, technically that was Scout. Rocket didn't hit.
No match for me.
Is enough for them. Stuff.
Got this one.
Where are we? Oh, there's Curl. Two friends. Can we get up there? Yes, we can. Look, dead people. We'll loot you. Hi, Curl. A short-hooded figure is poking around about some bodies lying in the middle of the street. The stranger drags the first body off the road, respectfully props it up against a wall, and places the corpse's hands on its chest. The figure then freezes, as if hesitating, and you see him reach out his hand toward the beautiful amulet hanging around the corpse's neck. He jerks his hand back, hesitates, then reaches out again. Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? The stranger almost jumps out of his skin, and the hood falls from his head. Under a mop of red curls, a round halfling face looks up at you. Oh, phew. I thought you were demons. Good day to you, good sir. Can you tell me anything useful about what's going on in the city? I'm afraid not, good sir. I just left the Defender's Heart. Before that, I was holed up in there, too scared to leave, although spending all the time under Commander Erbeth's nose sure was something. She's a strict one. Oof. And when she gets antsy. So what are you doing here, robbing corpses? No, the halfling protests. Rimvi Kuro may be a rogue, but he doesn't loot corpses. I just need to get these poor lads' bodies off the road. My friends and I are on a terribly important mission, and we need to get through. Speaking of... He's interrupted by the sound of wheels rolling on the paving stones. The cart drawn by a sad little horse appears from around the corner. A pretty half-elf is driving it, and a young man in knight's armor is walking alongside. Even from a distance, you can see his tanned face and his blue eyes shining brightly. Halfling straightens up. See? A terribly important and very heroic mission. My friends and I are saving a beer cart from the demons. A beer cart? How about sharing with us? I'm sure we could all do with a drink. Aren't there some more important things in the city than saving other people's property? No. Beer. Half-elf winks rakishly. Certainly. Give me your flask, friend, and if you walk with us to the Defender's Heart, we can have a more thorough sampling of the spoils there. Despite the cheerful tone, she looks at you with anxious hope. Janna, there's no need. The heart is very close, and the three of us will be enough to fight off an attack if there is one. Besides, our friend here surely has better things to do. More important things than carrying barrels of beer, I'll wager. Elan. By the way, my name is Elan, Sir Elan of the Houndhearts. I'm glad to meet someone who survived this madness. Are you aware, Sir Knight, that your friend Curl has been trying to rob a corpse? Elan looks sternly at the cringing halfling. I am not your commander, Curl, and I can't punish you or even condemn you. I suppose lots of people in Menda think that the war justifies anything, but think about it. That dead fellow might have a family somewhere. His property and mementos should be returned to their rightful owners. They're bound to have some sentimental value. Take this cart, for example. We might take it now, but once the city is freed, the Eagle Watch and the other orders will certainly try to find the lawful owners and compensate them fairly for their losses. Enough, friend. I didn't even do anything. I was just thinking about it. And honestly, I don't think we'll even be able to gather up all the bodies and hand them over to the Eagle Watch. They'll be looted anyway. Well, that will be on the conscience of the one who does it. But you're a crusader, girl. Though you might not have volunteered. Those who fight against evil itself have to be better than common folk and their moral frailties. I have all kinds of frailties if I'm not paying attention. I have to go. So long, we're sure to meet again, either in the city or at the Defender's Heart. Blah, blah. Sure you will. Come to the tavern, we'll celebrate the valiant rescue of this barrel together. Dum-dum stuff. Okay. See, they didn't even notice the part that we were looting bodies either, too. Not that we're bad people.
I lead. You follow.
Let's exit from there.
Waste of my time.
Somebody ripped lumps of flesh from these dead bodies. But we failed. Oh, this gap.
Hey Gimpy, you have streamed long enough.
There we go.
It is time to call it a day and get some rest. Be sure to tell everyone to have a great day or evening and we will see them again tomorrow. Also, make sure to remind them to hit the follow button and visit your YouTube channel.
Okay, so that's going to be it for today. That's timing. My dinner's going to be right here shortly. And I have to call in to see whether I have jury duty or not tomorrow. So let me do that real quick. And I'll tell you what the schedule is after that. Through the stream, at least. So get phone number. Okay, so here we go. Please no jury duty. So, no jury. Do not report at this time. Okay, so no jury tomorrow morning. So normal stream. So that. So 1 day down, 4 more to go, I think. Anyway, so tomorrow, Monday, what are we going to play? I think I said I'm going to play some Star Wars: The Old Republic since we skipped it last week because of King Arthur Knight's Tale, which we'll be playing on Tuesday if I don't have jury duty. That's the plan right now. But anyway, tomorrow I'm going to play some Star Wars: The Old Republic, continuing on with the story with the Sith Juggernaut that I've been playing. He's only level 20 something. I think I made me level 30 actually. I think we're up to level 30 now roughly. Anyway, so I'm playing that tomorrow, and other schedule stuff. Like I said, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is still up in the air till we find out tomorrow night whether I get jury duty on Tuesday. But we'll be playing Star Sector on Saturday, and we'll be back here on Sunday to do another day of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and we'll start off just from this spot. So that's how that works. Anything else? I think that's it. So tomorrow, the stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT for some more Star Wars: The Old Republic. So thank you all very much for watching. I know you have many other viewing choices here on Twitch, and I really do appreciate it when you choose to spend your time with me. So thank you very much. Have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.